In the dazzling constellation of Hong Kong cinema's golden age, a few stars burned so brightly they became supernovas, known the world over. But the sky was also filled with steady, brilliant lights whose glow was essential to the beauty of the entire tapestry. One of these was Mang Hoi, an actor, a stuntman, a director, a choreographer, and a friend. His was a life lived in motion, a story not just of kicks and punches, but of quiet dedication, personal joy, and an enduring legacy that shaped the childhoods of millions. This is his story. Long before the cameras rolled, Mang Hoi's destiny was being written in the disciplined, often punishing, world of Chinese opera. Born on May 1, 1958, he was sent to Madame Fan Fa Café's opera school, a legendary institution that served as a crucible for Hong Kong's future action elite. Here, he wasn't just learning how to fight, he was learning how to perform. The training was brutal, hours of acrobatics, martial arts, flexibility, and vocal projection. It was a life of strict routine and little comfort, but it forged an unbreakable bond between him and his brothers. This foundation was everything. It gave him the physical grammar for his entire career, the flawless tumbling, the precise body control, and the innate understanding of how to sell a reaction to a punch or a fall. His entry into films was almost inevitable. He began as a child actor, a familiar face in small roles. His most famous early Bling-Kinul-Misit part was in 1973's Enter the Dragon, where he played one of the young crew members on the boat. He was there, in the shadow of Bruce Lee, a testament to how deeply his roots ran in the industry. These weren't just bit parts. They were his apprenticeship, learning the language of filmmaking from the ground up. From 1973 through to 1979, Mang Hoi featured in 33 films. Some of the more memorable ones were Kidnap in Rome, 1974, Call Me Dragon, 1974, Little Godfather from Hong Kong, 1974, Little Superman, 1975, The Shaolin Plot, 1977, The Iron-Fisted Monk, 1977, Warriors 2, 1978, and The Incredible Kung Fu Master, 1979. As he grew older, Mang Hoi naturally transitioned into the world of stunts and action choreography. This was the era of the stuntman as star, and Mang Hoi was a key player. He became a core member of Sammo Hung's famed Hung Gar Pang stunt team, a fraternity of the most talented and fearless performers in the business. This was where he truly earned his respect. His breakthrough in front of the camera came with films like 1979's The Dragon and The Tiger Kids. Here, he was no longer just a background face. He was a co-lead, holding his own against the god of legs, Hwang. The film showcased his incredible athleticism. His flips were crisp, his kicks were high, and he had a relatable, everyman quality that made you believe he was the underdog who could, against all odds, come out on top. He repeated this success in films like the Budo Assassinator, where his performance was a masterclass in the little guy archetype, full of heart and explosive energy. But his work behind the camera was just as vital. He served as an action choreographer on classics like Ninja in the Dragon's Den, helping to craft the precise, hard-hitting style that defined the era. He was a filmmaker's secret weapon, someone who could not only execute a dangerous stunt, but also design it. The 1980s were the pinnacle of Mang Hoi's career, a period where he demonstrated a staggering range. He was no longer just a stuntman who acted. He was a bona fide actor who could do his own stunts. His role as Ting in the fantasy epic Zoo, Warriors from the Magic Mountain, showed his ability to handle major special effects productions, playing the loyal sidekick to Yuen Biao with charm and sincerity, but it was in 1985 that he reached a critical peak. In the landmark film Yes, Madam, he played Aspirin, a petty thief caught up in a deadly conspiracy. The role was a perfect vehicle for him. It allowed him to showcase his impeccable comedic timing, his genuine dramatic chops in more emotional scenes, and of course, his breathtaking martial arts skills in the film's climactic fight. It was a performance so layered and compelling that it earned him the Hong Kong Film Award for Best Supporting Actor, a rare and prestigious honor for an action performer. This period also highlighted his versatility. In Sammo Hung's pedicab driver, he delivered one of his most dramatic performances as Rice Pudding, a man pushed to his absolute limit. The film's raw, emotional intensity proved that Mang Hoi was capable of so much more than comedy and action. And he didn't stop there. He stepped into the director's chair for The Blonde Fury, also choreographing the action and famously donning a wig to double for Cynthia Rothrock in a complex, high-flying flip, the ultimate testament to his can-do spirit and immense talent. Beyond the cinematic chaos, Mang Hoi's personal life was a world of its own. For a time, he was romantically linked with his Yes, Madam co-star Cynthia Rothrock. Their relationship was a fascinating cross-cultural story, the Hong Kong stuntman and the American karate champion. It captured the public's imagination, a real-life plotline from one of their movies. However, Mang Hoi was, at his core, a private and family-oriented man. In 1988, he married his wife, and together they had a daughter. He consciously built a life away from the glare of the spotlight, finding peace and stability in his role as a husband and father. This duality defined him. On set, he was known as the ultimate professional, a man with a relentlessly positive attitude. Coworkers and friends consistently described him as cheerful, optimistic, and easygoing. He was the glue on many a stressful set, the person who could lighten the mood and keep the team motivated through long, dangerous nights. He wasn't just a colleague, he was a beloved brother to the Hung Gar-pang family, his personable nature making him a cherished friend to giants like Sammo Hung. As the mass-produced frenzy of 1980s Hong Kong cinema gave way to a new era in the late 1990s, roles for veterans like Mang Hoi became less frequent. He never truly left the business he loved, taking occasional parts and remaining a respected elder statesman. His final film role was a small part in 2014's Kung Fu Jungle. In his final years, Mang Hoi faced a private battle with esophageal cancer. On October 9, 2023, he passed away peacefully at the age of 65. The news sent ripples of grief through the global community of Hong Kong cinema fans and the industry itself. But to focus only on his passing is to miss the point of his life. Mang Hoi's legacy is not one of tragedy, but of immense joy and contribution. He was a quadruple threat in an industry that demanded nothing less. A stellar actor, a fearless stuntman, a creative choreographer, and a capable director. For fans, he is a time capsule, a direct link to the formative, joyful years of discovering these incredible films. His cherubic face and indefatigable spirit are woven into the very fabric of classics we still celebrate today. He may not have been the top-billed name, but as one moving tribute so perfectly captured, Mang Hoi created unforgettable memories for many of us, probably without even knowing it. In the end, that is a legacy any artist would be proud to leave behind. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching,